DLR investigates. So it has begun. The rain has begun. It is here. It is here, and it's going to get progressively worse. It is slowly going to deteriorate. Rain's starting to kick in, starting to get a little breezy, and Category 4 is coming here, right here, this location right here, as of right now. As of right now, the National Hurricane Center said that Idalia will be a Category 4 and it's supposed to make landfall around Perry, Florida. And that's where I'm at right now, Perry, Florida. So this is where I'm at. I got the tripod set up. Got some storm chasers here. Hey, Trent, would you like to talk? Come on over, share a little bit about storm chasing. Awesome. We got a good storm chaser right here.
Big storm chaser. I wouldn't go there.
Yeah, you're right. This is Trent. Trent, where are you from?
New Hampshire.
Came down from New Hampshire. And you cover storms, right?
Yes.
So, how many storms have you chased before, or covered, or?
Well, that's an interesting one because there's been some successes and definitely some failures. Probably about, this would be, I want to say 6.
6.
Yeah. A couple small ones, and then Ida was the big one.
Ida.
That one obviously Category 4 into Louisiana. I caught the eastern eye wall in that, and it was eye-opening because I'd never been in anything like that before, and that's, you don't really know how you're going to react until you get into it. It was, you hear it, the whole building rumbles, and
So, we're here at it looks like a fortress here, this Hampton Inn. So what do you think about this wind? What do you think? Is this a serious matter that's about to happen?
yeah, I'd say pretty much you're going to get the eye wall here, unless something crazy happens. Right now the storm's kind of moving northeast, and it's really hard to judge where it'll actually come in, but yeah, I'd say we're in a pretty good spot here. This is a nice building. Pretty modern, which is good. That's the big thing you're looking for, is the new building codes, code standard.
You got the wind thing, don't you?
Yeah.
Bear, check this out. This is equipment. This is pretty cool stuff.
So this is just a little kestrel. So it shows you pressure, wind speed, temperature, time, everything, and you can basically, what's cool about this is you can set it to auto take data, so you can actually make a pressure graph of your storm chase essentially.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what's the pressure right now?
pressure?
I'm gonna tell you the barometric pressure right now. And as the storm gets closer, it drops, right?
Yeah, it drops. And so this is really helpful when you're storm chasing. We're at about 1,004.5 millibars.
1,004.5.
And we started at about 1,006. Yeah, it's gone down about 2 millibars, which is not much, but we're not. As you get close, it starts rapidly dropping. Like every minute you see, you're shedding millibars. And what's really nice about this, and why you want it in a storm, is when you lose data, you lose internet connection, you have no idea where you are. You have no idea where the storm is, and a little pressure number can kind of tell you, okay, I'm about the middle of the storm. The pressure stopped dropping. It's coming up now.
So like as it comes up, it means the storm is past.
Yeah, it's passing. Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, it's just really helpful.
a Cat 4 storm, like it's supposed to come here, what would the pressure probably be? Like around what range?
So it's every storm's different. This one, if we were to have the eye go directly over us, straight line, I think we'd probably be in the 935. It'll hit about 940, maybe a little lower, but you lose a lot of pressure pretty quick immediately after hitting.
Yeah.
And I think it'd come up, but we're
Probably
only
about 950 probably.
yeah, we're only 20 miles inland.
Yeah, we're only 20 miles inland, everyone. To a beach 20 miles away. It's Keaton Beach.
Yeah.
So
want to be down there.
I was there earlier today, and I got out of Dodge, and it's scary there. What's going to probably happen? But 950 pressure is probably going to happen here. And as the pressure lowers, what happens to your the ears start popping?
Yeah, they start to pop. It's just like you're going up a mountain, or taking a flight or anything like that. It's pretty interesting. There's a lot of little things you'll notice as it goes. As you go through and you get through the bands, there's gaps between every band. So you'll have like a little period of wind. You'll get a little gap, and then like the next band is usually a little stronger. And it gets stronger every band until you get to the eye wall, obviously. So it's kind
It came from New Hampshire.
blew down
So there's a lot of storm chasers around and about, all over the place. I've seen
everywhere.
amateur, professional, young, inspiring, all ages. I've seen all walks of life and all ages out here. We're out here at 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, covering this storm. So this is where the spot's going to be. Trent's going to be out here. You're going to be doing your thing, right?
Yeah.
Doing all your gauges and
I'll be
everything.
out here.
Well, I appreciate it. Can you have a channel?
No channel.
No channel.
It's all unlisted, so
All unlisted.
sorry.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. So it's pretty cool out here. Look, I'm gonna just spin the camera around. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for this. People are out. Those are some storm chasers right there. We're ready. Spaghetti. We're ready for the action. The action is coming. It's good. I'm thinking like howling winds. I've never done this before. I'm kind of nervous, kind of not, kind of excited, kind of like curious combination. My main concern was the storm surge. I didn't want to be out there by the coastline because I've heard horror stories. Once that surge happens and you're stuck, or your car, once a foot of surge comes, your car, your vehicle, you're stuck, and then you're trapped, right? So I am on higher ground, inland, 40 feet. But it's going to be the wind, and this is going to be like right there. So this is a Cat 4. Maybe it goes to Cat 5. Maybe it goes to Cat 5. Might go to Cat 5. Might go to Cat 5. What's your thoughts? So I told the she works here. She's the employee here over here. She works the front desk, and I told her that I'm heading, if it gets that bad, I'm heading right into the bathroom. There's bathrooms down there at the bottom floor, or you can go into the stairwell, right? The stairwell, the emergency stairwell, steps, hallway, because it's possible the roof gets blown off. The roof will blow off here, but it's going to be tense, and I'm going to be live streaming it when it comes through. So this is to document it. It's starting to get breezy. Starting to feel this is the most rain we have thus far. And it's going to just slowly deteriorate every hour to hour. So it will be interesting. Everything is closed around here. Everything is shut down. It seems like there's 2 main hotels there. I like the Hampton Inn because the front of the Hampton Inn here is facing east, and the storm is coming from the west. So I think what's going to happen is if we're on the east side of the eye wall, all the wind's going to go that way. It's going to push out that way. The other hotel was actually facing west, so people are going to look out of there and they're going to go right into the wind. So, and then we also have a news truck here. We're going to use as a shield. We're going to use this as a shield. A shield. That's the goal here. To use it as a shield. It's probably about 10 to 15 miles an hour. It's starting to get gusty. More gusty when we get out. I'm going to be under here, though. I'm going to be under here. So what is your guys' thoughts on this storm? You think it's going to be overhyped? Or do you think I'm underestimating it? Do you think it's right on point? A lot of times these media prop everything up, and then and then when it happens, you're like, is that it? It just depends on the location. Some locations, your location, it might be nothing, but someone else gets brutally hit. It's just how it is. I've been up now for almost 20 hours. I don't even think I'm going to sleep tonight. I'm just going to be out here waiting for this. This is going to be the August surprise. This area has never been, it's been decades since they've received any type of hurricane here. Similar, this is really, this is not the Panhandle of Florida, and it's not really, you know, Central Florida. They call this Big Bend. They call this the Big Bend area. It's Taylor County, it's Perry, Florida, Taylor County. It's on Highway 98 and US Highway 19. It goes north-south. Hour and something is Tallahassee that way, down south, Tampa that way. So I see somebody said they got family in Ocala, Gainesville. I have friends and associates down there in Pasco County, Pinellas. They've already sent out messages. They're out of power down there. I don't know how long they'll be out of power. Let's hope it's not long. Florida Light and Power and the power companies, they have a mobile command center in Lake City, and it's huge out there. It's like a big field, and they're all on standby, but there's like 1,000 trucks, literally 1,000 power line people and everything like that. You know, those are the essentials. Those are the essentials. The people that will bring our power back pretty quick. You know, the hurricane last year, at one point, it was 10 million people lost power, and they really quickly restored it everywhere, relatively quick, like within a week, which is very good. And you remember down there in Fort Myers or Sanibel Island, they lost the bridge down there, and they were able to get that bridge up like very, very quickly, like a makeshift bridge to get supplies. I'm not worried about storm surge here. I'm not near any river, or I don't think there's going to be flooding in this particular area. And then, so what my goal is to document the storm coming through. I think it's going to be the most intense thing I've ever seen in my life. And then go from there. I'm going to go down to the beaches and survey the damage. There's a couple people here I talked to that actually live at the beach, so I don't know if they're going to be blocking off the residents. If so, they're going to let me hitch a ride with them and go in there and go into the towns and see what's going on. I'd like to document all the damage down there, because, you know, we were over there earlier today, seeing the beforehand, all you know, how all homes were boarded up and how some weren't, and I want to go back and see what it looks like afterward. I want to see if this was all hype, if it was all lived up to its potential, if there was really 15-foot storm surge like they predicted. So that's what's going on here. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee inside. I'll be right back. You guys get to see the wonderful nighttime parking lot, rain coming down. This is going to be ground zero. This area right here. This, unless something crazy changes, this is it. Taylor County, Florida. This is going to be the epicenter. This is where you're going to see a lot of news tomorrow on this town. Thing about Perry is, a lot of people live here. People went to bed tonight. People went to bed 8, 9 o'clock tonight. They thought maybe it would be in here, but then the National Weather Service and the Hurricane Center said, you know, late, almost before midnight, that it's going to be a Cat 4. The storm is going to be a Cat 4 and hit here directly, hit right here directly. Thank you for your updates, Jonathan. Thank you, Annette. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. But nothing. I'm living off granola bars. I didn't even get anything to eat today. There's nothing really to eat. Well, I mean, I just didn't take advantage of that because I've been going from coast to coast to coast. So I've been scarfing down granola bars. But I can't wait to get myself a hot meal. I'll tell you that. Hot shower. Now today I was like on, I was at Keaton Beach this evening as the sun goes down. Amazing sunsets that was mashed in with the storm clouds that were coming through. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But it's eerie. Like for a long time, for the last 4 or 5 hours, like the calm before the storm. I'm gonna get coffee. I'll be right back. Be right back. All right, got the coffee. Got the coffee. Got to stay up. This is going to be like a 36 hour. 36 hours. These people here that are actually sleeping in the hotel, they're gonna wake up for a rude awakening, aren't they? Right? They're gonna be sleeping in about 4, 5, 6 a.m.
I bet you most of them have their alarm set.
You dig? You guys want to talk? You two want to come talk?
No, I don't want to talk. Hey, speaking of talking, where are you from? I know you're from New York, Jersey.
I'm originally from Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, okay.
Come on in. You want to talk?
He'll talk because we can't keep in touch.
You guys are two other storm chasers. We already talked to Trent. What's your name?
My name's Sean.
Sean. Where are you from?
Weatherford, Texas.
Weatherford, Texas. You came from Texas.
I did.
How many storms have you chased?
This will be number 12.
Wow, 12 storms. This is a career. This is off a passion.
It's a passion. I do it mainly for the adrenaline, the science of it. I love it all. Power, all that stuff.
What other big storms have you handled? Covered big storms before?
Been in Rita.
Rita. Hurricane Rita. Remember Rita?
Ike.
Ike. Yeah.
It's great. We were right on the seawall. And then
Ike was the one that stalled? No.
It didn't stall. It was a Category 3, but they said it had a storm surge of like a 4 or 5. It hit Cuba, kind of got that wobbly eye and got real big. So when it came out of over Galveston,
Yeah.
we were in the eye over an hour and a half on that.
Really?
So that was great. And I was in Laura, which was incredible damage. Ida, which also had incredible damage, which was a Category 4. And then last year, Ian.
Ian. Oh, you were in Ian?
Ian as well. So,
Oh, wow. So what are you anticipating on this one?
well, it's about the same thing. I don't know if it's going to take that right jog or not. It kind of looks like it's kind of moving just to the northeast. Because at least that there's always right in the path.
Yeah.
If it stays off just to the west, maybe not as strong winds here. We'll see what happens.
100 mile an hour sustained? 90?
At least in that range, I would think. The way they're talking, it's 110 mile an hour sustained at the that was the 11 p.m. Eastern update. That was 2 hours ago, so it's probably strengthening a little bit. You look at the eye on the radar.
You have like a YouTube channel or anything?
I don't right now.
No channel?
No.
So are you going to be filming or?
I'll be filming for sure.
Interesting. Well, thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, I got the interview with Channel 5. I was just chasing Tim Marshall.
Tim Marshall. Nope.
He's a structural engineer.
Oh, really? Tim Marshall.
He's from Dallas, Fort Worth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
How long did it take you to get here? 12 hours?
Yeah, about longer than that. We had too many stops. So we actually left and spent the night in Natchitoches, Louisiana last time. We got up to 6, 7. Got out of it at 7. Got here about 8, 9. Some more now.
Me too. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Always cool to talk to the storm chasers. Always cool to talk to the storm chasers. What's going to happen? Can't really see the palm trees, but the palm trees are getting kind of breezy. Kind of breezy. Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet. I actually like storm chasing more. Do you think I should do this more? You know, or definitely true crime, helping the victims is definitely a passion, but I've always loved weather. Growing up, I've always was fascinated with watching the Weather Channel. And I think for this being my first storm covering, I think I did all right thus far. But we know we have to get out safe. That's the most important. And you know, I'm prepared to help and rescue anyone that needs it. We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what's gonna happen at first light. And this comes through because you know this we could get equivalent to a what is it, 1 tornado, 2. Very excited, but please be careful. Please be careful. Yeah, this is an all-nighter. You can't sleep because once the winds really start coming, it's just gonna pound and it'll be impossible for anyone. And I might get blown away, right? I don't think it is, but I am concerned about vehicles here because I'm concerned about, like debris, shingles, tree branches, different things blowing around, hitting cars and hitting vehicles. I'm very concerned about that. Unless you have insurance on your vehicle, right? Unless you have insurance on your vehicle. Coffee time to chill up. Prayers for everyone too.
What's funny is he's traveling to his friend, the guy that the friend is.
Prayers for everyone.
He used to work for him.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off. I'll be back in a little bit when the weather starts turning more. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I'll keep updating periodically. I'll set the tripod here, and we'll go from there. Just to give you guys an update. Right now, Perry, Florida, Taylor County, this is what's going on. Just getting started. We will see what happens. Pray. We'll talk soon. Have a good day, everyone.